You know what? This conversation, by the way, leads perfectly. Oh my goodness. I mean, today's lineup is pretty good. Leads perfectly into this video. So we're moving on here to the next conversation of this woman here who shared this. She said, "Hey guys, I'm a stay-at-home fiance." She says, "I'm going to be married in about 5 months." That happens all the time, right? Sometimes things don't work out perfectly. I don't suggest people move in together before they get married. That's something that I made sure I didn't do officially, but that's not what this conversation's about. Listen to what she says.
I tell people that my fiance pays for all of our bills, or like, oh my gosh, like I wish my man did that. I have to pay 50-50. Then I tell them that I do all the cooking, I do all the cleaning, I make his lunch, I do the laundry, I do the dishes, I do all the household stuff. They're like, oh, I would never cook for a man. And that's the problem. You can't have your fiance or your husband providing and then you not do anything to help him. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't this a perfect example? I mean, what an amazing transition. This woman is catching heat online after saying, I stay home, he pays all the bills, he provides for the family. I stay home, cook and clean, and do all the housework. And they're saying, well, he should, after paying for all the bills, after working, come home and help you. This is an unfair dynamic. This is the shit that men are dealing with here today. There's no place where this makes sense. It makes absolutely no sense. If maybe she said they had a couple of children or even just one, which they don't, I'd have been like, okay, if you're talking about childcare is hard, right? He would need to pitch in here and there. But if it's just cleaning and taking care of the house, then it's not that hard. And the problem is these women today weren't raised up. Modern women, most of them were not raised up washing dishes consistently. They weren't raised up to be wives. They don't know how to cook. They're messy. You know this, bro. If you are a man who's on your shit, and most guys today, I believe, can probably cook at the same level, if not better than the women that they associate themselves with. I can cook. No. I actually cook. If you guys need some proof, I might do something for you one day. I don't usually brag about it, but I remember when I was dating, to find a woman that actually knew her way out of the kitchen without feeling like you were burdening her, and it was a big deal. It was very difficult. They're lazy. Housework to them is like slavery, and they think that she should enjoy getting her bills paid and sit at home and barely cook and clean, and he should come home and cook. Bonkers, bro.
And then also, the girls are going to come in my comments talking about, oh, well, I'm never going to depend on a man. I want to have. That's great. That's just how we do it here. Look at your situation. You're also single.
Oh, she said
I tell people that.
She said it. Look at your situation. You're also single. We're going to read a few comments, just a few. This commentary says the comments are full of haters. And so they had a bunch of people here who are hating.
Bills are like, oh my God.
And we're going to read a few of those haters' comments. And then people actually had some good things to say. So this chick here says, girl, you ain't supposed to be cooking and cleaning for a grown man that you ain't married to. If he was living alone, he would be paying all the bills anyways.
Like I said, I have a few weird comments. It's very minimal, though. A lot of people agreed with me in the situation. But we're almost married. We're getting married in like a month, so.
Oh, my bad. I said 5 months. She said they're getting married in a month. All right, so that's around the corner. Here's some people who had a problem with this. Let's start out with her video because I think hers was really good.
I just saw this video of this girl basically saying that her man pays all her bills and all she has to do is cook and clean and do his laundry and stuff like that. And a whole bunch of bitter hosts in the comments talking about he gets to come home and relax after working and you have to do all that. How the fuck do y'all bitches live in filth? How long do y'all think it takes to cook and clean a house? And laundry is not an everyday task. So how long do y'all think that takes? Y'all done let these bitter internet convince y'all that if you don't have housekeepers and cleaners and shit like that, that you're not living a life of, I guess, I wouldn't say luxury, but that it's not worth it. It literally does not take that long.
Right.
The time that he spends working and the time that I spend cleaning and cooking is not even comparable. Y'all let these on the internet that hate men and never had somebody that actually wants to take care of them convince y'all that that is not a easy life when it quite literally is. Then
Right.
somebody in the comments was like, "You are literally a human pet." That ain't what they said, but it was somewhere along those lines, and it's like, y'all, you have to cook and clean anyway. You have to do that even without a man. You have to do laundry anyway. So like, it's not that hard. And they say, well, if you have kids, I forgot what they said about the kids, but it's still not that hard, even with kids. Like, and most of the time, if you do have good men, now this is where it gets tricky with the kids. A man that is a good man is going to help you with them kids when he gets home.
Right.
Now, them trifling husbands, yeah, they do leave all the work for the kids too, but it's still not that hard. Y'all got to stop listening to the internet. These people are bitter.
Crazy. So when you heard Andrew on the Pierce Morgan podcast that we just watched, and he said to Tommy, the conservative political commentator, he looked at her and said, "Hey, you're a covert feminist. You don't know it. Answer the question. What do men get? What are women supposed to do?" They don't believe. There are women out here who believe that women shouldn't be expected to do anything at all in today's society. And you can not only see this within relationships, but you see this within just simple dating. You go out, meet a woman for a coffee date. She expects you to be a gentleman. She expects you to pay the bills. She expects you to be pleasant. But if you ask her, hey, what are your expectations? F the date. They'll complain about you not giving up your seat to a woman who's standing up in today's society. And I think that men sometimes do that. If I saw a woman who's struggling and she needed a seat, I'll probably give it up. But that shouldn't be expected because most of you are strong and independent. And the question there is, what are you expected to do? Right? What are you expected to do? Let's read a few of these comments. Top comment here reads, have people ever worked a 9 to 5? I'd rather cook and clean. So it is important that if you're dating today, especially if your goal is a long-term relationship that leads to marriage, that these are the conversations you have and the things you pay attention to. People can only fake cleaning and their tolerance to clean. It takes discipline. There are a lot of people who weren't raised up to clean, to cook without complaining. Sure, we all don't look forward to cleaning and cooking, but you shouldn't look at it like it's some chore that's unsurmountable. Because if you plan to have a family, the message just gets bigger, right? The responsibilities just grow. Somebody else here added, plus, if you keep the house clean, you don't have to do that every day either. Key phrasing this is keeping the house clean. What does that mean? Building a system, being orderly, right? Maybe making your bed every morning, knowing that like if the dishes get to this amount, I clean it, or maybe after every meal, I clean it. You want to make sure the golden type of situation is a woman who's used to that in her own life. And she's the type who can't go to bed in a messy environment, and she's doing it for her own mental health, and you get to benefit. Somebody else here added, they don't cook and clean every day. They let it pile up for days and weeks at a time. Then when they do clean, it takes up the whole day. Then they cook and be exhausted when they can do it intermittently. It's easy to keep a clean house clean. Now, I'm not somebody who loves to clean. I do love to cook, but I'm not somebody who loves to clean. And I know that cleaning a whole space, a whole apartment or a house and cooking right after, that does take a long time. And the only way that takes a long time is, she's right, if the place is just a complete shit show. If you don't have any children, especially if you don't have any kids, then it really isn't that hard. It really isn't that hard. There's no reason why this woman should be catching any heat whatsoever. Somebody else who says single women keep women single. Amen. Here's another person who says, like, what's wrong with the world? Here's another person who says they be single and miserable. Single and miserable. Here is another woman who chimed into this situation in the story. Let's check it out.
Can someone explain to me how a man can go to work all day so his wife can stay home all day, And after a long, hard day at work, he comes home to no punani, no home-cooked meal, and the house is a mess. Like, isn't the point of you staying home all day to make the person who works all day's life a little bit easier, not more stressful? Just saying.
These chicks are lost. These chicks are lost. This shouldn't be a conversation. This person here says somebody wife her up. And this is the part where I want to say the bars in hell. You know, it's a thing the chicks say all the time. But like this is simple math. This is simple math. Somebody else here added feminism. Here's another person who says someone finally gets it. Another person here added, don't forget the nagging, LOL. Another person here added, protect this girl at all costs. And we have, we'll see what else we have here. We have our final video here from this commenter. And she was responding to this chick who said, what happens if you get divorced? We need a backup plan. Always not saying you don't have one, but in general, we need to protect ourselves.
Got a couple comments like these. I think she's being pretty genuine, but we don't throw the D word around in this household. Not as a joke, not as a lie, nothing. The D word will not be happening here. I'm in school right now. You can say that may be my backup plan. In the future, we're going to be having kids, and I just feel like that's really selfish to leave your spouse and have your kids confused. And I don't want my kids to be going through that. Whatever it is, we will figure it out and be a happy, healthy couple and a happy, healthy family.
All right, so she's going to school and, she's figuring out. All right, moving on. Last video here is this video with this woman. And I find this pretty disturbing, but let's just get into it.